This is the drive home with TT. Not just me. You got ZT in the back. You got Zach.
Hi.
We got Alfie. We got Jason.
Hi.
Driving home from the Den for the Millwall drive home, where it finished. Millwall 1, top of the table. Norwich City 3, and probably a fully deserved 3 points for a team that may well go up. It's going to go to the end of the season. But they showed their clinical side today, Norwich. They passed the ball really well. They were decent on the ball, although I don't remember Archer having to make too many saves, which is surprising considering where they are on the table. But we had chances in the game today. We had a lot of the ball in their box. But like I said, Norwich were the team that showed the superior quality in front of goal and this, like I said, deservedly taken all 3 points from the Den today. Followed by, obviously, you know, the teams at the top of the table, they're doing well. They're going to have a lot of following. We'd like to take that many fans to a lot of places, but unfortunately, we're not given the option. We're not given the ticket availability. Teams won't give us 3,200 fans tickets for games. They just won't do it. So I'm glad that we gave them the opportunity to come down and support their boys. We'll move through to our starting lineup. I thought Archer in goal had a decent game. I don't think he was at fault for any of the 3 goals, to be honest. Both the second and third were really well taken. The second was a bullet header, and the third was a good strike from Pookie. Maybe Archer could have got to it, but he hit it with a lot of power. I'll give Archer a 7. Romeo played right back. A return for Romeo. I thought Romeo played really well. He drove on the ball. You know, his intent was there. I don't think he was at fault for any of the goals. It's just such a shame that, you know, obviously he's playing in the defence where we've conceded 3, but I don't think we really deserve to concede 3. You've got Hutchinson and Cooper as the centre back pairing. I'd give them both a 6. You can't really give either one of them higher than that, but I thought they handled Pookie reasonably well. But like I said, he showed his quality at the end. He's got between them. That's the second home game in a row where they've been split and a striker's running on goal and finished it. Left back, we had the return of James Meredith. I thought it was a good return from James Meredith. I thought he got stuck in. I thought he put pressure on his side. I don't think too many attacks came down his side. I don't think he was at fault for any one of the goals. I'll give him a 7. We'll move into midfield now. Right midfield was Jed Wallace. Nothing really worked for Jed today. He tries so hard, doesn't he? He puts himself about, but it didn't really work for him. There was a couple of good at the end, crossfield balls, and we started playing football in the second half, and it's disappointing that we don't do that more often. So for Jed, I don't think it was his best performance. I'll give him a 5. Left midfield was Shane Ferguson. I thought Fergie had a really good game today. He's a must start as far as I'm concerned. He was put himself about. He's got quality in the ball. He put some really good crosses in, some excellent crosses, and obviously the goal came from the cross. I'll give Fergie a 7. In the centre of the park, we had Sean Williams, who I didn't think had a particularly good game. And I think he's probably the one in the midfield with the most likelihood of being dropped. Maybe Tunnicliffe coming in. I don't think it was too bad, but he slows the game down. I would have given him maybe a 5, but his header deserved his goal. Deservedly give him a 6. So I'll give him a 6. The other central midfielder was Ben Thompson, and Ben Thompson was my man of the match. I thought he, in all honesty, Norwich fans would probably disagree with me, but I thought Ben Thompson was the best player on the pitch. Every time he got the ball, I don't think he gave the ball away. He was comfortable. He drove on it like he can run on it. He spread the ball well. He just looked dangerous, and he's an absolute breath of fresh air in our team. And we're going to struggle. Really are going to struggle to stay up. It's going to be very, very difficult, I think, given the way things are going and the teams that we've got in our running. We're going to struggle to stay up. But my one glimmer of hope is that Ben Thompson is in that centre of the park, and he looks at an absolute quality player. He's gone away to Portsmouth and come back, and I really do like him. So I'll give Ben Thompson an 8. And up front we had Steve Morrison and Lee Gregory. I felt like they both worked hard today, but both, other than the Morrison flick on from the corner that did set up the Williams goal, we just didn't have that composure in the final third to create any real trouble to a Norwich City defence that did look vulnerable. That's the one thing I would say about Norwich going forward, is that they looked much better on the attack. And again, they've scored 7 goals against us this season and conceded 4. But they're an open side, and we just didn't take the chances. We didn't make the most of the opportunities that we had in and around the box. There was a lack of just that clinical side. I know Neil Harris says it all the time, but we just don't have that ability to take the ball down in the box and just have a shot. We deliberate on the ball a little bit too long, and by that time the chance is over. You've got no one that just whips it and has a shot. We made 3 subs in the second half. No one really could have got into the game. Elliot didn't do anything. Aidan had one great bit of skill, and he does show his quality on the ball, Aidan, with his little touches and his shimmies here and there, but didn't really do that much. And moving forward, it's, today we'll forget about moving forward. I can talk about the game a little bit more. I felt that we put the ball on the floor in that second half and looked, in my opinion, I thought we looked all right. Before they scored their second goal, I was thinking either team could win it. And I think most Norwich fans would say that at that stage, their fans were reasonably quiet. The second goal killed it, really. But before that second goal in the second half, I think we had the ability to really take it to them and try and have that bit of quality in the final third that we just didn't have, and that's obviously concerning moving forward. We'll go to ref watch. David Webb was the ref. I don't think he was too bad. The only slightly problematic things that annoy you as a Millwall fan is that I think we've picked up 3 bookings today. I don't think there's a bookable challenge in the entire match, and he's booked Ben for breaking up an attack. And then the Norwich players done it a couple of minutes later and nothing's happened. And you just want that bit of consistency, and we didn't get it. He's made no noteworthy decisions, nothing that's going to change the game, which, considering the fact that we've had David Webb as our ref now 6 times and we've never won, is a slight bonus that he didn't actually cost us. Zach, who's your man of the match today?
Ben Thompson.
Alfie, your man of the match?
Ben Thompson.
Ben Thompson. And Jason, your man of the match?
Lee Gregory.
Lee Gregory. You can't really knock Gregors because he does work really hard. So if you're going to have a striker up front that is working really hard, you need someone else to be scoring goals, and that's not what we're doing. That's the problem. We're just, I think Elliot scored one goal at home since 2017. He hasn't scored any goals. Morrow's got 7 goals in 2 seasons. And we're relying upon Gregory to score the goals and doing all the hard work, and it's just not happening. We spent in the summer bringing Tom Bradshaw in, and he's got injured when he probably would have had an impact. But we're just not scoring goals from our strikers, and that puts too much pressure on the rest of the team. We've become a little bit too much of if we don't score from a set piece, we don't score, and if we're going to stay up, we're going to have to find a way to score from open play. Make no doubt about it. The game next Saturday is absolutely massive. We're going to have to go to Bolton. We have to get something, and I wouldn't put it past us in doing that. We have to start. Like I said, there was parts of play that really encouraged me going forward, and I do think we have enough. The fans need. I thought the fans came out today. We supported our boys quite quietly. I don't think we really got behind them, but we come out in numbers. You know what I mean? I've got 3 of my under 8 Lions that come to watch, and there's enough support there to try and get us up. We just need to make a little bit more noise, with a little bit more passion to do what we can as supporters. I would like to say thank you to a Dutch fan, and I've massively forgotten his name, but he come up and he said that he was sitting next to Zaka for the Blackburn game. Remember, let's come back to another game. He's a go-ahead Eagles fan and brought Zaka a scarf, which I thought was really nice. So thank you very much for that. Put your name in the comment, and apologies for not remembering it. I've really appreciated the comments on my channel, but I haven't got enough subscribers. I want to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you ever subscribe to the channel, please do so, and like and comment if you don't mind. Like I said, I think Norwich done enough to win the game today, but we weren't that far away. They did get booed off, but I don't think it was, it wasn't a really terrible performance. It just wasn't good enough. We got beaten by the better side, and sometimes you've got to hold your hands up and go, do you know what? Norwich are in a better place than we are. I felt we fought, we chased down just a little bit. When we're defending, we allowed them to play the ball around too much at that stage, and that's ultimately, I think, what's cost us the game. But we will go to Bolton next Saturday, and I'm not going to doubt the fact that we're going to try and get 3 points. We've got a chance. We still can stay in this division if we just need to get on a bit of a run together. If that can happen, if that can start next Saturday, we're at Bolton, then we've got every chance. Until then, thank you for watching the channel. Appreciate all your support. Millwall, we are going to stay up. Don't doubt us. I know I'll get criticism because I'm a little bit too positive all the time, but I believe in this side. I still believe in this manager. We will do enough to stay up, and it will start next Saturday. Well done today, Norwich. Come on, you Lions.